I'll be honest with you, I give 700 quid delivered, which people at the time thought I'm fucking a red top though.
No,
so
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
700 quid, I'd give that, but I wouldn't know where to start though.
Oh, look at that, ladies and gents. Bloody hell.
The only reason I think this has survived, it was Vauxhall from fairly new, I would have said.
So good morning, hello and welcome to this glorious, very early morning, frosty episode, lazy episode. Right, we've come to look at a small collection of cars that I spotted recently on a walk. They're not the greatest of cars collection, but it's still something to watch on this lazy morning episode. So a bit of a walk up here, but what's here is quite shocking really, considering. They're all done cars. There's nothing to be saved, and there are a few tractors. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Right then, here we are. That beautiful morning sunrise. You can't beat these early morning explores. Well, the first thing we see is this red LDV pilot van. I'm assuming it's an ex Royal Mail, due to the opening, I don't know what they're called, the backs, but yeah, one of those LDV pilot vans. The next one is this sad, very, very sad looking Triumph Stag. Certainly seen better days. Wow. She has certainly seen better days. I wonder what happened to this old girl, and why she was subjected to too much of. Why she was subjected to so much neglect. There isn't anything left on it worth salvaging, to be fair. Oh, the boot's actually still closed. It's just the boot skin that's unpeeled itself. Rear tail lights have gone, rear bumper's gone, side panels have gone. It still has its stainless antenna standing proud. Well, now it is. Let's put that back. Yeah, not a lot to say about this, apart from she's very aerodynamically altered. Well, I wouldn't say aerodynamics, I'd say weight reducing. Yeah. Gearbox is gone, handbrake still present. Still maintains its Triumph heritage stamp right there. Not an awful lot left. All the front's missing. Headlights, grille, bumper. and then Coco, and then not an awful lot left of the engine either. It would suggest it was several colours, or was this the main colour they painted the engine bay? Blue with yellow. I'm assuming the yellow is undercoat primer, and then blue maybe was the original colour. Yeah, blue was the original colour, I think, because you see here there's a lot of blue, so this was originally blue and then subsequently painted white. But that is a shame. That is a terrible shame. I mean, I do quite like a Triumph Stag. So it's kind of ironic that this is a British, a classic British Grand Tourer, but was designed by an Italian. Now I don't really know his name. I think it was Giovanni. I think. The one thing that makes this unique and stand out amongst most of the cars is its unique design. I mean, look at the back of that, look how clean this is. This is absolutely lovely, absolutely lovely. I mean, the T-bar on these is what stands out for me. It's lovely, 4-seater, which is plenty enough for a wife, husband and 2 kids. You could have had this in a coupe or a hardtop. Sorry, thought somebody was behind me. So yeah, you could have had this in a 4-seater convertible, a coupe, with an additional hardtop offering versatility, apparently. But yeah, so we've had enough look at this Stag. I wouldn't mind driving the V8 variant of this. There's no tags or nothing on here to suggest what this was, so I don't know whether they all had a V8. I don't know. Put some comments below and tell me if they all had V8s. I don't know. But yeah, a British classic designed by a renowned Italian car designer, Giovanni. I don't know his second name. Is it Michelotti or something? I don't know. But yeah, that's the first car, ladies and gentlemen. A dead Triumph Stag. What a shame. Coco's enjoying it as well. Right then, the second vehicle we're looking at is this tractor. Yeah, I know nothing of tractors. I know absolutely nothing of tractors. There's the old dipstick. Oh, she comes out and she's got oil in her. That's a shocking factor. She still maintains oil. Other than that, I don't know. And then we have another tractor. Which one's this? Is a I don't know. I know these little grey ones are usually little Fergies, little Matheson Fergusons, or to annoy everybody, Ferguson Massey. I am sure that the name was a Ferguson Massey and then it became a Massey Ferguson, but I'm just confusing myself. So yeah, another grey tractor, which in all honesty doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad at all. I reckon this old girl can chung it along still. See the oil. Yeah, she's got water in there. There's water in that oil, definitely. So she ain't the greatest. And then we have, you've guessed it, another tractor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 tractors. We didn't check the oil in the little red one, did we? Oh, little red. Let's check the oil in little red. She'd be on the other side, wouldn't she? Little Red don't want to show me. No, Little Red seized. Oh, Little Red. Go on, give it to me, Little Red. Give it up, Little Red. I'm not being defeated. I'm not being defeated, Little Red. Oh, there we go, we done it. She's got remnants of oil, but not really, not an awful lot. That has not been out there, out of that hole in a long time. What's this here then? Shell, castrol, duckums. That's weird, isn't it? Look out there, look, ladies and gents. I don't know if you've seen this before, but I haven't. It says you've got shell there, castrol there, whatever that is, duckums. I've never seen that before. That's something new for me. Is it what you're feeling on the day? Well, you know what, I'm going to put a bit of shell in here. I don't know. What then? Look to the tractors. Now we're going to look at this. Actually, we'll leave the Morris. Look at this this MG Midget. That's Midget to everybody else. Beautiful MG badge. I'm surprised it hasn't been relieved from its place of existence. I'm shocked that they haven't put this cover on, because the cover's present, so why not put it on? I know she's very religious in many areas, more so down here and here. Oh, and here and here and here and here and here and there and there and there, also there and here, and quite a lot more places that I'm not going to point out, because I will be here for all eternity. But this classic again, British, iconic British masterpiece. Try not to laugh, ladies and gents, but I do like a good MG Midget. My favourite MG kind of, you kind of call it a sporty kind of car, is the MG GTE. That is my favourite little British classic car. I mean, saying that, I do quite like the Triumph Stag. I like all these types of, you know, British cars, little two-door, because this is a two-seater, so this little two-seater, would you call it a coupe convertible? This is definitely a country kind of early morning or late evening country cruiser, in my opinion. Definitely my cup of tea. Well, the MG GTE is a nice car, convertible. Right, so unfortunately we got told to move on. Yeah, we got told to move on. There was no one around. Somebody started to walk their dog. Well, they walked upon me. I was about to lift the bonnet of the MG Midget, and some of the, I'm assuming dog walkers, told me to remove the, well, not remove the video, but remove my presence, remove myself from the area. The chat was quite nice. It's the female, the lady. She wasn't very nice. She was quite abrupt, quite rude, quite threatening in a mannerism, saying that the owner's SAS. It's people like me who put these places all over social media, and parts get stolen. So, well, so that's the end of that. So what we'll do is, I finished taking my Coco for a walk, and then we will go and see what else we can see. I did actually say that although I know that regardless of the condition of these vehicles, they still belong to somebody, but I did say that there's nothing left of the Stag, and there's not much left of anything else, and nothing's going to be stolen. And they said no, the parts have been stolen. I'm like, what pensioners out there nicking MG Midget parts or Stag parts? Because at the end of the day, the way what people don't understand is these vehicles are that old and they're not going to be sought after. Now you're probably thinking, well, they're classics, they're going to be sought after. Not particularly. Thieves are not going to go out their way to nick a Stag front grille or a bumper, because they're not really going to sell them fast. And these people want fast money. These types of thieves, they want fast money. They want to nick something, steal something, take something, and get quick cash. They're not going to get quick cash on an MG front bumper or a Triumph Stag front bumper, unless they've stole to order. Now, what pensioner is out there going on street corners asking some of the lads to go nick him a Triumph front grille or a bonnet? It's just not happening. So it's complete bull crap basically. So, but I respected their choices, their wishes, and I moved on my merry way. Now this is the issue with what I do. It is extremely frustrating, because I'm just trying to bring decent content to you that's watching, and it's hard. It is very hard without being told to move on. So yeah, I'm quite annoyed, but whatever. Moving forward, and yeah, let's see what else we can see today. Yeah. Today's plan is just to drive about the local area to see if we've missed any cars knocking about to have a good look at. So I know where one is now that I want to go and look at. Can't remember what it is, but I think it's a pretty rare car tucked away down the back of someone's driveway. So we're going to head down now and see if we can kind of get a bit of information on it. So yeah, let's go and do that. Let's have a look. No, I thought it was something different. Right, from the roadside, I actually thought at first it was a Toyota Sora. I've been driving past that particular car for a while because it's like stuck behind a vehicle. I always thought it was a Toyota Sora. It's not. It's a I'm pretty sure it's a Honda Civic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Honda Civic, but it's been completely gutted. The roof has clearly was a sunroof model, but they put a plate in there, and it's kind of rusted around all the work. So I don't understand why people do that. I mean, I don't know what you lot at home feel about a sunroof model vehicle becoming a non-sunroof model vehicle. Do you know what I mean? One second, I've got such a bloody runny nose. Yeah, I'm not doing this for shits and giggles. I literally have one nostril that just won't stop running. That's hay fever for you. Just one nostril just decides to just run. This one's fine. This one, I mean, they're both the same kind of, but anyway, moving on. Forget the nostrils, snottiness. Yeah, so if a car has a sunroof, leave it bloody in, because 99% of the time, if you take the sunroof out and you put a piece of metal in, you plate it, you cover it up, you seal it up, it's never going to ever hold. They're always going to have rust marks and they're always going to crack. It's just because the car moving, it flexes, so it's always going to damage it. So there's no point doing it. Keep the freaking sunroof in. Makes no sense. Or then they have cars that, oh, you know what, I want a sunroof, so let's put a sunroof in. It's just like, why? Just leave them alone. Buy the car as it is and enjoy it as it is. I mean, you know, lower it, put some nice wheels on it, etc. But if it's got a freaking sunroof, leave the sunroof in. Whoever hasn't got a sunroof, don't put one in. Right, so that's the first car of the journey, and it wasn't a very good one. Right, now I know the whereabouts of an Astra GTE. That's being prepped to be restored, I believe. So we're going to swing by and see if we can have a bit of information on it, and see if we can actually, I need to get some fuel, see if we can actually record a bit of it. So let's go there, shall we? Well then, let's hope it's here, and it's not. Fucking brilliant. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's see if we can have a look at it.
To see somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
You're right.
I've watched quite a few of yours.
Yeah.
You're on the isn't you?
Yeah, with the I've just got a Porsche 924 S.
Yeah. Oh, it's an S, is it?
It's an S, yes. It's got the turbo engine.
Yeah. Basically, it's a 4.4 with a narrow body, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's a lot lighter, a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Apparently. I seen this yesterday, part there. I was like, I've got to record that.
Yeah, but you can hear it running as well. Yeah.
Wow, that's brilliant. Even better.
It's flat. Just turn it off. It's saying it's the best it's sounded for ages because it hasn't been on the road since.
Where did you find these? You just can't find them, can you?
No, well, I've got a friend who lives in Wales and he's all out, and he's got no f***ing qualms about knocking on people's doors at all.
No.
And I bought this just before COVID. I'll be honest with you, I give 700 quid delivered, which people at the time thought I'm fucking, it's a red top though.
No,
so
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
700 quid, I'd give that, but I wouldn't know where to start though. Oh, look at that, ladies and gents. Bloody hell.
Obviously. The only reason I think this has survived, it was Vauxhall from fairly new, I would have said.
Yes.
There was a load of plugs along the sills.
Okay.
Grommets.
Yeah.
So what it would have been like if it hadn't been done, well, it wouldn't be here, I don't think.
No, of course I know. I've found quite a lot of these over the years, and they're all, there's nothing left. Well, they still want top price.
One made 27 last year, but it was almost factory fresh. The bloke,
Porsche,
no miles, no welding, no paint. Opened the door, smelt like brand new.
Wow.
The car hadn't been used. But if that was a fast forward of the same era, that would have been 40 to 50 grand. I've also got an RS 2000 at home if you want to put that on.
Right, you're a legend, I'm glad. It's mad, yeah, thank you. 103. Look at the old digi clocks, ladies and gents. 103,000. Oh wow, look at that.
But it's all original. I've got everything. Apart, the only thing I don't think I have got, I haven't got the towing eye cover, which you can't find them.
No.
And there's little bits of trim inside, like the covers for the seats and that.
Yes.
I've got all the interior, I've got the bumpers, got new wings to go on it.
It sounds perfect. How much work have you done on the engine?
Candle kit.
And
And I've got a fuel pump running and new lines just to get it running.
so basically, apart from that, it's as it is.
Well, I can show you the way I've got it.
You can't make this stuff up, can you, ladies and gents? That sounds lovely. I mean,
to be fair, it's not that bad at all. Anywhere, like all down here, it's not rotting at all.
Because I had to DVLA wanted photos of in plates and engine numbers.
Yes.
That's how good the floor is there. So
oh wow.
That's, but there are bits of the floor that I'm doing, so I just haven't done it.
So this is what you would call, I'd say a survivor, but very close to not being, but it still looks good though.
Yeah,
looks fantastic.
Yeah, if I weren't capable of doing the work myself, it probably wouldn't be viable.
No. That's a problem I've come across.
If you've got to pay somebody for their time.
That's one of the biggest problems I have when I've come across these cars. They need that much welding, and because I don't have anybody, I'd have to pay for it, you know yourself.
You can't do it, you'll never make any money.
No.
You just took money away.
Where was it sat? Clearly on hard standing. I mean, I know you said it was waxing on.
Yeah, it was in a barn apparently.
Okay.
Somebody had used it for some sort of motorsport because it got harnesses in.
Oh, okay.
A fire extinguisher, a navigation map light, a navigator's footrest, and then something screwed to the door to hold the notes in. So it was some sort of low-level rallying perhaps.
Okay. Class of 2?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, cheers, bud.
Yeah.
It's been many years since I've sat in one of these.
That's how it arrived.
Okay.
And then there's a few more if you want to.
Wow. So you've got everything.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I'd say that there's harnesses and everything in it. And,
so it's used for, like you say, used for. Oh yeah, I can see that.
yeah, there's no shoulder there. And
Yeah. So it's got some history. Did you find out what it was used for?
no.
Oh no way.
Unfortunately, I've got no paperwork and no backstory at all.
That's the terrible thing. But at least you're dog there. At least you're saving it. At least you're doing what we all want to do.
Plus, this is an early 16 valve, so this has got the vertical stripes like the old Nova SRs and GTEs.
Oh, okay.
Whereas
Didn't know
after that, they had rainbow.
They did, yes.
Yeah.
They did, yes. You're right. When I was seeing this, I had to stop. I was like, I've got to come back and see if it's there. I come around the corner, I'm like, oh, it's gone. Bloody amazing, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
So what is there? You still got the touring BM as well, have you? Or?
Yeah, the engine's blown on Addy. I've got to fix that now. Right. I'm going to put a new engine in it, but I'm going to keep it to the same engine that was already in it, which is a 318 auto. Not the greatest, but I'm going to do that anyway. Just put it back in. She's on specs as well. She's on specs. Suspension, yeah. Fuel pumps whizzing along, lovely. Sorry?
Hanging on cable side.
Yeah.
But all the underneath stuff, the axles and that, I'm going to take them all off and get them laid down.
Okay.
And then put them back on.
Yeah. You've done all this side, haven't you? It's lovely, that is, yeah. It's nice.
Welding wise, a bit on the floor still underneath on the passenger, and then a little bit on the inner wing at the front.
I mean, it's coming together. Can I follow this? Can I follow the build?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So, yeah, we can follow the build on this one. That's even better. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I saw this yesterday, and the chap said we can actually come and follow the build, which is brilliant. So, if you want to follow the build on this, we'll pick a day. Maybe a Saturday and Sunday. We'll have a good look around this, and we'll follow it. Bit of a hole here. Same there. But it's in the right hands. Definitely is in the right hands. What then? That was a fantastic outcome. I wasn't really expecting that. I spoke to the chap. Usually, well, people usually say no, don't they? That's kind of crazy, really. I didn't even know what to say, to be fair, because I wasn't even prepared. I just, I pulled around the corner, it wasn't there, and then it was there, and then the chap, we've made a new friend, ladies and gents. We've made a new friend on the channel. The Astra GTE Digiclocks, you can't beat your Digiclocks, and it's a red top, which is rare because a lot of these old Astras, they had the red top ripped out of them for the Novas, and other cars, obviously. So like the Vauxhall Calibra, red top Vauxhall Calibra, they had the engines ripped out. The Vauxhall Astras GTEs, they had the red top ripped out for the Vauxhall Novas, which, you know, and still today, if that car was in the wrong hands, that red top engine would be ripped out and put in a Corsa. Bloody hell, I didn't expect him to say yes, and he even knew me. He goes, "You Stokesy, aren't you?" I'm like, yeah. Unreal.